Hi everybody. I think I've got this thing upside down, so I'm going to turn it around. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. It's not wanting to stay put for some reason. Okay. Anyhow, I thought we'd start and we'd work on this. This is a winter scene, and I started this last year in November, I believe. Yeah, November the 4th, 2023. And it's just a winter scene, and I thought this would be appropriate for this time of the year. So this is what I'm going to work on. I also wanted to show you something, a new trick that I learned. Something really interesting. So what I'm going to do is get you down pretty close, okay? So that way you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. I learned a new way to start a stitching. Okay, if I can get it to cooperate. Yeah, I don't want to go that far. All right, we'll start right here then. What you do is weave up underneath the actual weave itself. All right, you do this like twice, like so. Okay. Now you can see that, I hope. Anyhow, you bring it all the way down to just about there. Then you bring your, I pulled it through, sorry about that. Anyhow, you go like so, and then you pull it almost to the very end, okay? Then you take and you bring it down this way, and what you're doing is it's kind of like a pin stitch, but it's a little bit different, and you don't have a tail to deal with, which I thought was a pretty good idea, as a matter of fact. I was watching, I can't remember who it was, but I was watching her, and this is how she started hers. And I thought, hey, now that's a good idea. And that way, I don't have to cut any tails in order to get it started. Oops, sorry about that. Is that cool or what? And then what I do is you back up a little bit. And what you're after is that weave, the top stitches of the weave of your Aida cloth. And then you just sort of kind of weave the needle through a couple of stitches and then come back with a cross stitch, go over the top of it. It's pinning down, your stitch, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, and I got started and got busy doing something, didn't even introduce myself or anything, did I? My name is Kat. Welcome to my channel. I usually do either diamond painting or cross stitch. And today we're doing cross stitch. And I finished my cardinal that I was working on. That's all done. And now we're going to stitch for a little while. And just kind of hang out together and do a little stitching. Yeah. Yeah, I started this this particular pattern last year in November, and And yeah, I just, I started it, but I never really got that deeply into it. Ended up getting distracted by something else instead. But that's all right. That's all right. Mm. But I thought we'd say something a little different. I figured you was getting tired of looking at the same old stitching stuff that I've been doing, so I figured I'd change a little, change it up. So, yeah. The one thing I do like is about working with a hoop is you can get your material good and tight, and on top of that, when I'm stitching and I'm trying to film it, me trying to hold it just doesn't work. I end up being waving it all over the place, and I can't keep it still. And then I can't, on top of that, I can't keep it in the frame. So half the time I'm stitching over on one side, and y'all are looking at something else on the other side. It's usually the way it works. So, yeah, I was cleaning out from underneath my desk and digging out all that stuff that Lily kept dropping. And so I found my favorite diamond painting pen that she had knocked off. So I got that. And then I got to pull it. I pulled out all the cross stitches, and I started looking at them to see. I couldn't remember what was in there. So I started looking through them, and I found this one that I didn't. I knew it was here somewhere. I just couldn't find it, and so I found it. So I thought we would put in a few stitches. Now what this is an 11 count. Okay. And it's a 40 by 50 centimeter. And it is an 11 count. Yeah, I got my stuff wrote down this time. And I started this when last November I was gonna do a stitch along with Laura, and then I don't know, something came up and ended up getting distracted, which is about normal. And so I figured I'd start this, and continue with it, at least for a little while. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here, right in here where I've stitched from last year. That's it's like a dark brown. And I figure, well, I'll work on this white here and get it stitched. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. And that way we can eventually move on to another color. But I'm going to warn you in advance, this one here, it does have a lot of confetti. It's probably why I put it down, because I don't like confetti. But anyway, yeah, my daughter is making taco soup tonight, which I told her that'll work for me. And we'll just make a pan of cornbread or something to go with it, and there you go. It'll fill you right up. Yeah. If I can get it through that hole there we go. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little stitching tonight instead. I did it again. Sorry. Continually bumping against you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll have to show you the cardinal. I posted it on Diamond Grandma's Facebook and on Tita's and also on Star's Facebook. So, that way y'all can see it. But I'll also grab it here in just a second and I'll show it real quick. Hang on. I finished it today. Hang on. Alrighty, let me raise you up a little bit. Yeah, like so. Let's turn this around a little bit. That way you can get the whole thing. But that's what it looks like. And I finished it a couple hours ago. And so I don't know if you can see it that way or not. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. I think it does. It from a distance on the camera, it looks pretty good. And when you get real close to it, it's pretty pixelated. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So that's what I finished today. And so I'm going to push it back down. Get you back in screen again. Like so. So like I said, I've been kind of staying in the house. I think I'm trying to come down with my daughter's cold. Yeah, because I didn't feel that great today. Matter of fact, I got up. I was up about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours later, I went right back to bed. I just didn't feel good today. So, anyway, I just been sticking close to the house and my room and the heat. Mm. Oh, come on now. My thread keeps getting hung up on something and makes it hard to pull. Yeah. I ought to put some Christmas music on or something. Make it all nice and festive, huh? That's probably what I ought to do. Okay, hold on just a second. There we go. How about we move some stuff? Get the old computer out, like so. Yeah, right now it's like 8:15 in the evening, and let me get this over here so I can see what I'm doing. And it is 37 degrees right now. So it's not exactly cold, but it's not exactly warm either. So here we go. Here's one. Let's play with that one. Hang on. They always start this out with a commercial. Here we go. There we go. Can you see what I'm doing now? Right in there. Okay. Just making sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I like listening to this one particular person. They have really pretty piano music, and it also has some nature song sounds in it too. And it's very quiet and relaxing. Yeah, I did get my DVD, portable DVD for my computer the other day, and I did hook it up, and it does work. So I just haven't sat and watched a movie yet. Yeah, I might do that sometime tonight. I don't know if that thing will play CDs or not, but if it does, that'll be great. Cause I got a bunch of books on CD that I like to listen to. You know, I got a pretty good collection of the Agatha Christie's, and I got a few of the the Perot, I think it is, and then I've got the Left Behind series. Yeah, that's been a while. That's was written by Tim LaHaye. You know, and let's see, I also got some of the Harry Potter books. Got a few of those. Yep. And so I like to listen to books when I stitch. Either that or music. I don't listen to much of the music with the words anymore. Most of the time, I'm just listening to, some kind of instrumental music. You know, my tastes have changed, I guess. I still like country music now. Don't get me wrong, but I don't listen to it as much as I used to. Yeah, probably ought to start double handing, stitching with two hands instead of one, but I've just gotten so used to doing it with the one hand that it doesn't really make any difference. But yeah, I just wanted to do something quiet and peaceful. And luckily, Frankie is over on the bed asleep, so I can actually stitch in peace. you know. And Lily, she is in the living room hanging out with my daughter. So I hope y'all are able to stay warm, because I understand you guys further north and west of us is. I understand there's quite a bit of nasty weather going on with the snow and whatnot, and so snow is beautiful to see. As long as you don't have to drive in it, right? If you can stay home and sit in at your window and just watch it come down, you know, it's absolutely beautiful. But when you have to drive in it or get out in it and work in it, nah, I'll pass. Luckily, it doesn't snow very often here in Georgia. It gets cold and wet and rainy, and but it does. Look at that! It knotted up. I don't know why it is, but my tail always ends up knotting up around the come on, there we go, got it. Around the thread for some reason, and it ends up with this little knot right on the end. And I don't know why, but it does it all the time. Yeah. Anyhow, but yeah, I just thought we'd sit here for a few minutes and kind of hang out and just chat a little bit and do some stitching together and or whatever. Yeah, grab your diamond paint and craft along with me, kind of thing. I was just sitting there thinking, we're having taco soup. I wonder if she might think about making some Mexican cornbread. It's got cheese in it, and it's got jalapeno peppers in it, and it's really, really good. But we'll probably end up with just plain old cornbread, but that's fine. I used to take and make a big old pot of chili, when we'd have a group of people coming over or whatever. And make a big old pot of chili, and then what I'd do is I'd make a big old pan of Mexican cornbread to go with it. And that was one of the things that I used to do. I used to make a lot of. Get on in there. Anyhow, so there's not a lot to talk about today. Just kind of a quiet day. Yeah. And I think my grandson, he's still sleeping. He's off for the holidays. And hang on. I gotta get this knot out. Come here. There we go. Phew. Yeah. That worked out well. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it does. It likes to knot up for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one spot right in here, and then we'll have to move to another one. we go. Yeah. And I don't see any that I can jump to, so.
Dinner's ready.
It is? Oh, okay. I'll be right there. There we go. Alright, now what did I do with my scissors? I can never find my scissors. Oh. Hang on. Ah, there they are. Well, that's not my scissors either. Ah, there they are. Had them hanging up. Sorry about that. There. Alrighty. I'll show you how to hook this up again. If I can get arranged here. Let me see. And then I'm gonna have to close this. There we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start right here. We get up underneath there. Okay, and you pull it like so. And then you skip one, and then you go this next one. Like that. Okay. And then you start your cross. Actually, I'm going backwards on this one, but that's all right. No one will ever notice. Like so. And that's how you do it. And you got no tails to worry about, nothing. Yep. It is up underneath it all, and you don't have to worry about it. Cool, huh? Like so. Alrighty. I thought that was a pretty cool idea when she showed me that. I thought, now I like that idea. That makes it so much easier. So, we're going to bring this to a close. I know it's not very long video, but my dinner is waiting on me. So I'm going to go have me a bowl of soup. All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. You have a blessed night. And if you get a chance, go over there and watch Miss Linda's video. She had a friend mail, a blessing box showed up today. And oh my goodness, it was amazing. All right, it was all kinds of stuff. So she had to do a bit video, 3 parts. All right, so go over there and watch her video and give her a like. You know, tell her I sent you over there to watch. Okay, and y'all have a blessed night. Stay warm and try to stay comfortable and safe. And we will see you tomorrow. Okay. And good night. Bye-bye.